Teacher, YouTubers don't have real jobs, you can't just sit around and talk to a camera all day. My teacher now. Teacher, your behavior is unacceptable, I'm going to contact your parents. Me who misbehaved just to finally meet them. Schools, give us a ton of homework. Students, become depressed and stressed. Schools. I missed a part where that's my problem. Me after winning an argument with my teacher. How many hours do horses sleep? 2.9 hours. Students. No Nut November exists. Memers, I can milk you. Me, sees that red kills white. Me, so you have chosen space death, emergency meeting. No Nut November starts. Me, I'll ignore that. Write a comment under the hashtag TMC to get featured in the next episode. Also make sure to join my Discord where you can share your memes with others, the link is in the description. When you started studying at 8:59 and the clock turns 9. Break time. 12-year-old me getting ready to go to school the day after my crush rejected me. Me, this year I'll do it, I will give my hardest and pay attention to have better grades than last year. Also me right now. When the teacher says the exam will take 3 hours, but you finish it in 3 seconds and bring the class average down by 15%. Intelligent. Teacher, best way to learn a language is talking with natives. Latin students. Making the thinnest sheet of paper in the world. Schools that need toilet paper. I'll take your entire stock. The smart kid in class finishing one assignment after the other. Me rushing all 12 assignments 5 hours before the deadline. Teacher, today we are gonna talk about biomess. The kid who plays Minecraft. Teachers, don't use your phone in class. Also teachers during tests. The homework isn't that bad, it's only 3 questions. The homework. Teacher, breathes. White girls at the front of the class. Noted. What teachers expect you to do when a bully is torturing you? Don't defend yourself. Teachers when the guy who wore a cap in class becomes successful instead of a criminal gangster. Confused unga bunga. Elementary school kids when they see a letter in math. High schoolers when they see a number in math. Me telling the teacher I made a stinky. The other 3rd graders wondering what a 40-year-old man is doing in their class. Me in 2nd grade. Can recite 19 times tables perfectly from memory. Me now. Checks 2 plus 2 on a calculator during an exam. My teacher trying to read my bad handwriting. It ain't M, it's H, orc. School director, why did you beat up that boy? 6-year-old me who tried to knock out his teeth so I get money from the tooth fairy. I was a businessman, doing business. A kid that becomes successful. A school that hated them for 12 years. I raised that boy. When the biology teacher asks what DNA is, then someone says it's a song by BTS. Teacher, okay class, I'll be right back, I need to use the bathroom. Me, why didn't you go during the break? Teacher. You dare use my own spells against me, Potter? Teachers, you can't use phones in class. Kids in the back. When the group project was bad but your one part gets praised. I take full responsibility, but it's not my fault. The group makes a good project. The extrovert kid who didn't do anything. I take full responsibility. When you failed in the test but scored 1 mark more than the previous test. We are on the road to success. Teacher, gets kid expelled for wearing a hoodie. Kid, goes to military school, goes to college, becomes a lawyer, runs for office, wins, defunds social security. Kid. We're even now. Kids at school. You're weird and have no friends. Me about to pull out my ant farm. When the quiet girl in your class has an HD camera on Zoom. Wait a second. High schoolers starting their first year. High schoolers after finishing high school. Oh imposter of the vent, what is your wisdom? Online schooling is just homework on steroids. Teachers when they put everyone in breakout rooms with people we don't know. Why is no one having a good time? I specifically requested it. Schools. Learning actual helpful stuff. Overanalyzing poems. Teacher, discuss your answers with the person next to you. Me and the person next to me. Popular kids in high school. Popular kids in middle school. Popular kids in elementary school. Me and they boys giving our names to the substitute teacher. When you're the smartest kid in the class but the new kid is smarter. The day I lost my identity. When you're cheating on a test and you intentionally write an answer wrong so the teacher wouldn't be suspicious. A small price to pay for salvation. Professor, you can't write an essay overnight. Exam, you have 1 hour to write this essay. The band teacher teaches the kids that joined the band to go on the trip. I like your funny words, magic man. Fat Thor with a whistle looks like that one high school gym teacher we all had. Student breaks all the bones in their body. School nurse. Isom. First row in class. The back of the class. 5-year-old me after saying bad morning to the teacher. Yes, I am pretty despicable. Me when the teacher asks me to behave during the online class. What are you gonna do, send me home? When you're taking a test and the teacher is explaining a problem to another student. Back to school 2020. Option number 1. Option number 2. When no one answers the teacher so she starts calling on students randomly. Current objective, survive. 6th graders that know how to change the desktop wallpaper. The 60-year-old librarian that runs the school computer lab. When the test is so hard that the smart atheist kid starts praying. The teacher explaining the subject. Me waiting to tell him that he's so bad at the subject he's been in the same grade for 20 years. Schools, it's pajama day. Kid that sleeps naked. Schools on open day. When you go to the school. When the teacher gives you a weird look in the middle of your presentation. I am wrong, I can feel it. Me in high school. Taking 8 AP classes and extracurriculum. Me in college. When I have more than 2 classes in a day. Teacher, we can't see stars during the day because of sunlight. 4th grader me about to tell her son is a star. I have very little patience for stupidity. The whole class, ugh, you should shave that weird mustache off. That one kid. No, I don't think I will. Zoom professor, I'd like it if people turned their cameras on. I want to see everyone's faces. Everyone's faces. School explaining why grades are more important than mental health. My pen with 0.00069 milliliters of ink left. Do you trust me? Me about to write an exam. With every cell of my body. Students, we are depressed and have lost a will to live, we need help. Schools. Grades people, grades. My mom thinking that if she turns the Wi-Fi off I will focus on my online classes. Schools before and after 2020. We were bad, but now we're even worse. You skipped one day in high school. Things that happen that day in school. Computer teachers. 1 + 1 = 10. Students in 8th grade. Schools when it's snowing outside. Schools when there is a worldwide pandemic.